Hey, what is up guys, it's Phone Tech over here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be speaking about the iPhone 6. Is it still worth it in late 2017 now? So guys, iPhone 6 is 3 years old already now and has an A8 chip, but let's speak about design now for an instant. So, in the back you're going to see this small camera lens which is 8 megapixels, smaller than the one on the 7 and the 8. The exact same lens you're going to find on the 6S, except that the 6S had 12 megapixel camera, where this has only 8 megapixels. From the bottom here, you're going to see a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack there, lightning, and the speaker grid there. On the sides, you're going to see the power button, and you're going to see the SIM tray there. Just insert SIM card there. From the top, you've got nothing, and on the left side, you're going to find the mute button there and volume alarm rockers there. From the front though, this phone looks exactly identical to the 7 and 8 6S as well, of course. So nobody can just tell a difference there. Looks the same. Features the first generation fingerprint reader there, which is the only 4.7-inch iPhone to have it. Basically 6S, 7 and 8 all have the second generation. There's no third generation, so it's just this one has the same one as the 5S there. But I'd say it's responsive and fast. And design-wise, the phone looks just like the 6, 6S and 8. They all look dated, to be honest, because they look like this device. So holding a 7, 8 or 6S just from the front, you can't really tell the difference. So guys, as long as the screen is concerned, this phone, the panel on this device has the same resolution as the iPhone 6S, 7 and 8. So the resolution on this device is 1334 by 750 pixels approximately. So that's what you're going to find on the 6S, 7 and 8 at 326 pixels per inch. So Apple didn't really improve it much there, so you're gonna still have a decent vibrant colors on this device, just like the 6S. They did introduce some different gamut on the 7, but I'd say that the resolution is still really good on this device. It still feels like a decent device there with the pixels there. I mean, Apple has this HD Retina HD display there on this device, which is really sharp and vibrant and still doing well there. So guys, as long as gaming is concerned, this device really does well. I mean, thanks to the A8 chip it has, the phone is almost lag-free with heavy games like, let's say, GTA San Andreas for instance. The phone is performing really well. You won't really feel the lag at all. Maybe you're gonna feel some stutters now and then, but it's not really happening a lot. To be honest, I did really play this game through entirely and didn't really feel lag at all. However guys, because of the 1 GB of RAM you've got on this device, you won't really be able of actually replying to texts and opening Snapchat or Instagram for instance, and getting back in the game and expecting that the phone will just hold the game in the background. The device won't really do that. But if you're playing, you're good. And battery life is good. I mean, with heavy games, the phone really performs well. However, with iOS 11, there is some major reduction in the battery life because iOS 11 still needs to be optimized. But as you can see, game's running smooth there, no problems whatsoever. So if you're a gamer, you just saw some lag there, but in particular that's too rare. So if you actually are a gamer, then iPhone 6 will actually do well there. So guys, probably at this point in time in late 2017, the only reason why you're considering to buy an iPhone 6 is probably the price. So the iPhone is at 180 or 190 bucks, like you can obtain it for as low as that much. And in this case, you can just enter eBay randomly and find such prices. Some are more expensive, some charge less, depends. And if you're actually going for a 6, probably you're not a heavy user at all, so I'd recommend 16 gigs because it's not worth buying 64 gigs on this phone. I'd recommend going for 32 gigabyte 6S then, because 6S is clearly better there, 2 gigs of RAM and 3D touch, 12 megapixel camera, and we'll still get more support. So for example, for this device, I think maybe it's gonna get iOS 12, but that's it. you won't be expecting iOS 11 at 13 at all. So because iOS 11 now isn't that smooth. I mean, just opening, going through apps there on the iPhone, like aren't that smooth anymore, especially games or third-party apps. It takes some time to load. So probably iOS 12 is the end of the line for this device there. So guys, those were some pics I did with the iPhone 6 from my window, and I'd say it's kind of decent there. It's clear, it's not as good as 6S, 7, 8, and when it comes to selfies and bright light, it's okay, it's clear. However, when you move to darker regions, you notice some noises there and it's not clear. So guys, to sum it up, who is this phone for now? It's for people who don't really do that much of stuff on the phone and just want to have a good looking phone with a decent build. This phone is just for those people. Like for example, you don't really care much, you just want to do a phone call and then send a message and text on WhatsApp, do some online calls and regular calls, check the weather, access Facebook, but you're supposed to be patient. But if you're a person a student for example, or something like that, or a person who really wants a reliable phone, you should really consider going for a 6S or a 7. And at this point, I recommend the 6S because it's just $100 more expensive there. I mean, you're paying that $100, but you're getting a decent device there, as I mentioned earlier. So if you just want a phone for texting and doing some basic stuff that any phone can do and surf the internet a bit, this phone will do. Alright guys, there you have it. That was the iPhone 6 still worth it video in late 2017 basically. Hope you guys liked the video. Comment on the video please guys, that helps me, and subscribe for more content as I'm going to compare a lot of phones to the iPhone 10 really soon and unbox it. And peace out.